If you've ever wanted to buy Bitcoin simply and automatically, then this is a video that I think you should watch to the very end. The first thing that you need to understand is Bitcoin is simple to buy, and you do not need to buy one full Bitcoin in order to start investing in the crypto asset. So the first thing that I want us to do is download the Bitnob app, and on the sign up page, please put in the referral code MOMO. It will ask for your name, your surname, your email address, and referral code. So there, put it MUMO. And then once you have done this, get onto the app itself, and under account, go under verification and verify for level 2 using your ID front and back, and use a selfie as well. Once you have done this, then you are ready to go to the very next step. Now, here we are on the Bitnob app homepage, and I want us to be able to set a savings plan which we can be able to now use, and we will regularly be buying Bitcoin. I have already started one plan, and the good thing with this is that I can be able to just buy Bitcoin without thinking about it. This is really important because the price of Bitcoin keeps on fluctuating, and you want to be able to take advantage of the times when it is low, because the lower you buy your Bitcoin, the more money you will have made at the very end. This is how to be able to do this. The first thing is we'll need to fund our account with an amount. You can start from $1 going up. In my case right now, I will do $10 to be able to start this. So at the first place, there are different ways to be able to do this. So the first is under actions. So I'll click on actions and fund. I want to be able to fund, and click on fund with local currency. So in my case, I want to be able to fund $10. So here I'll be able to input $10. So I'll click on 10, and that means that the wallet will receive 10 USD, and I will be sending 1,274 shillings. So I'll click on continue, and this will send a prompt to my MPESA SIM toolkit that is showing on the screen right now. Do you want to pay this amount to this pay bill? And I'll reply with my MPESA pin. So I'll click there and put my MPESA pin right now. It will tell me to now indicate whether I have made the payment. So I'll click on I have made payment, and the funding request has been received. This means that the money is already in my account, first of all. So I'll click on return to dashboard, and once I return to the dashboard, the dollar wallet is already funded. The $10 that we just bought is already there. So the next thing that I want us to do is to start a savings plan. Now, this is very simple because you are using the strategy called dollar cost averaging. If you've watched this channel for a number of times, then you will have heard of me talk about dollar cost averaging. But what that essentially means is that you are going to be able to buy Bitcoin at different prices, and that means that the cost of buying Bitcoin will go down, especially when you're buying at lower prices as time goes on. And for people like me who are using the dollar cost averaging, every single time we want to buy Bitcoin, you're always wishing that the prices go a little lower so that you can be able to buy more Bitcoin a little more cheap. This is what essentially happens, and we'll click on start a savings plan. There are two plans that you can be able to use. First is called Bitcoin Savings, where you steadily build your wealth in Bitcoin by automating your Bitcoin purchase. You never have to worry about Bitcoin price swings. Then the second, which is coming soon, which I'm really excited about because this one will actually enable me to get my family on Bitcoin Savings, which will be Bitcoin Group Savings, where you steadily build your wealth by automating your Bitcoin purchase. And here you can actually be able to compete if you're saving for a holiday or things like that, you can actually use Bitcoin group savings, but that is coming soon. For now, once that comes out, I'll actually do another video and show you. But for now, let's do Bitcoin savings. So I'll click on it and I want to create a plan. So at the moment, you've seen on my homepage, I have a savings plan that is already currently running for the next 3 months. Now I want to create another one, and this one I can call whatever I need. So let's just say I want to call this one buying a MacBook, because I really want to buy a MacBook in the future. I can be able to save for the next 3 or 6 months in order to be able to do this. I'll click on next, and then how much will I be saving per day? So I want to be saving $2 a day, and then I'll click on next. You set the frequency. This is how often you want to be able to save for this plan. So in this case, if I'm saving for $2 a day for 90 days, that's about $180. Let's just start with that, and then we'll click on next. Please note, you are now setting a lock period. So you can set this for 3 months, for 6 months, for 12 months. But in order to be able to entice you to keep on doing this for as long as you have set the lock period, it actually has a 3% penalty if you withdraw from the plan earlier than the amount of time you had set. So here we'll set 3 months, and I'll click on next, and then the start date here, I can be able to state when I want this to start. So I want this to start tomorrow, as at the time of recording this video. Then I'll click on proceed to payment, and then choose the payment source, and here we'll say use the USD wallet. Fund your plan with only your USD wallet. So I'll click on next, and then it gives me the plan summary. This is really good because now you can be able to see the things that you've just put in the previous steps. So let's go over what you've selected, then you proceed to stacking Bitcoin. The type of plan is Bitcoin savings. The plan name is buying a MacBook. Then the periodic amount is $2. The lock period is 3 months, and the frequency is every day. The payment method is on the USD wallet, and it starts on the 1st of December, and I'll click on start plan. This is now successful, and it says thank you for trusting us to go on this journey with you. We will be here all the way. So click on back to home, and now when I look at my savings balance, this is a current savings plan that I have at the moment. If I want to see the plans that I have, I'll click on plans at the bottom here, and I have 2 different plans that I have. One which has a next saving date, and I'll actually be able to show you. This is basic DCA. I have done this for the past 6 days. The current profit or loss is I'm up about 0.05, which is about almost 1% up, and the average buy price is 16,740. And you'll notice that today the price is at 17,000. So the average buy price is lower than the current price. So I'm already in profit in this case. And then I've locked this for 3 months as well. It matures on February 23rd of next year. If I want to pause it, I can pause it. If I want to withdraw, it will attract 3% penalty. If I want to roll this over, I can roll this over. If I want to top up, this is really good because at the times when the Bitcoin price will have gone really, really low, I can just come in, click on top up, and I can actually be able to top up. So in this case, let me put in $5 and click on continue. This tells me the amount, which is $5, the Bitcoin I'm buying, there's no fees. The expected plan balance will be 11.05, and I'm buying at 17,131 and ready to top up your basic DCA. Click on proceed. The transaction will be successful, and now my DCA plan is currently at $10, and that is pretty simple. And then I have another one for buying a Mac. This shows you that you can be able to have different plans, whether for 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, depending on what you want to be able to do. And in order for this to really work for you, then you need to actually work on rolling it over or updating the plan or things like that. That is a simple way on how you can start a savings plan on the Bitnob app. If you haven't watched the video that I did about how to be able to buy Bitcoin and to fund the account, then watch this video right here and I'll see you in the next one.